Well, good sir, today is the day that we begin our terraforming transformation.
I think it's time to start officially phase 1 of our mega base.
Oh yeah. And so I believe our plan today is to do a border river to kind of separate our area from the rest of the world. So let's go ahead and see how far we get in that and how that turns out.
Let's get right to it.
Well, time, that was several hours of placing mud blocks later.
So many mud blocks.
But I think that makes for a great color contrast for a riverbed to go around the outskirts of our valley.
This will create a beautiful border for our land.
Oh, for sure. And as you kind of fly up, you get a sense of how big this river actually has turned out being. And if you
Considering where's... Oh, sorry.
I was going to also say, if you look across our whole area, we have a few beacons just kind of sticking up at this point.
Got laser beams poking out of the ground.
Yeah, we're really setting up for some pretty massive terraforming, and you may notice that the inside of the riverbed looks a little uncut and unfinished, and that is intentional because we are setting up for the next part of our terraforming project, which will obviously be at a much later date, but there was no point in building the area twice. So we're going to have to ask the viewers to really trust us that we do have a plan. And if you look at edges of areas, it may look a little rough at the moment, but I promise it will work its way out with the end result. It's just a little bit of in progress work here.
Baby steps. This is a huge mega base, and we just cannot finish this in one episode. Like, this is going to be episode upon episode's worth of footage and work.
Oh, for sure. But at least for a first cut at the terraforming, I think this is going to look cool, and I'm happy with where we are right now.
As am I.
Excellent. Well, that was a lot of fun doing this whole first part of the river here with time, but we actually want to have a river go all the way around our mountain, and to do that, we're going to need a whole lot more resources. So let's do a quick resource gathering time lapse of the mangrove roots and some mud. so we can continue doing a river around the mountain. Yeah, I just like saw a new building over here, and I just thought I'd just come check it out.
Oh yeah, it's not done yet, but
It's looking
getting
really
there.
cool. You're
Getting
selling
there.
armor?
Yeah, basically. This is gonna be like a good stuff over here, and the second floor is gonna be like a bargain bin, where I just sell like unenchanted, like without special enchantments, just what I can get from villagers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have any armor. I never got around to it. These armor stands are looking sweet.
These are default poses.
Even still, it looks cool.
Yeah, I thought like there would be like a mannequins like in a window.
Yeah, I love it. I also noticed your sign, was it free boats with every purchase? Can't imagine where those boats came from.
Yeah, some from Geek. I just thought you guys are doing the stuff with free stuff, like whenever there's like a purchase. I thought, hey, let's just drop in a boat.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It's becoming the Zeta way.
Yeah, just free something with every purchase.
Yeah, this little like downtown area is looking really cool.
Yeah, I was actually also I saw these buildings over here, and I thought like, yeah, I should definitely go with the same like
Same style.
not the same style, but like in the same guidelines as this should be like a town, little town.
I love it. It'd be a great little town in the center of the shopping district, and then you have the more elaborate builds, let's say, around the outskirts.
Yeah, it would be like more artistic or like or something like that. But these, I just really like building little towns in Minecraft, and always
Excellent.
I have to like jump into
Well-
jump into if I see one.
To be honest, this here, building little like this, is like super hard for me. I can build
Yeah?
some massive dragon, no big deal, but this I struggle with.
Oh man, like I freehand this stuff.
Oh no, I would probably spend hours in creative trying to get the design right, because it's just, I don't have the eye for it, I guess.
Yeah. This building actually took me something like the whole shape and outlines of it. It was roughly an hour, and then it comes to the small stuff like detailing. I
Right.
basically spend another 2 hours just like basically trying to figure out whether I wanna like fire escape, whether I wanna like, I don't know, where to put table inside or where to put like painting.
I love the fire escape. That is such a underused little detail that just really brings these builds to life.
I mean, yeah, you have to do something with the blank walls, and
Oh
this
yeah.
is kind of like a really nice thing to do.
Oh for sure.
Just
I love
fill
it.
the space.
Well, very nice
I
job,
mean-
Guru. I'm very happy. I love this.
Oh, thanks, man.
Well, good sir, our first river has been completed, and we've done a lot of off-camera work, really kind of planning out our next section. I believe our plan today is actually to do another river across the north border of our entire area.
Gotta set those boundaries so that people know exactly where they are when they enter it.
Yeah. Now we're not filling the river with water yet. That's going to be at a much later date, but we are going to go ahead and try and at least dig out the shape of the river and see how far we get with that.
I think that'd be a good compromise because we're about to do a lot of digging.
And I think we determined we need like 20 shulkers of ice before we even get to filling the river, which we don't
I think
have.
you're forgetting about the 26 shulkers of mud it's going to take to line this.
Yeah, that is true. We do need that.
Well, I guess there's nothing left then to get to it, right?
Apparently so. Let's get to another massive grind here. That's for sure.
Right back at it.
Well time, as you can see, our map has not updated at all, and we've done no work whatsoever.
Definitely none.
However, if you come over here, we have successfully dug out, I think we determined it was right around 250,000 blocks.
That sounds about right, and that's just digging out, not placing.
Yeah. So much so that the world's not even loading right now. Oh my goodness. Come on. Man, this is like such a huge river.
This has now created the full border of our area.
Oh, for sure. This is going to look so good when we update the map. But really kind of just brings in, this is where our area is. And once again, our edges to the river banks right now are a little rough. And we're just asking the viewers to trust us. We do have an end goal plan, but that's just going to have to be in a later episode or a later time lapse.
Yep. 250,000 blocks, one step at a time.
Yeah, there are limits to how much we could do at one point. But this little spot here, this little pond, I think is such like a quintessential Skyrim thing where you have those rivers that go into lakes or ponds, and another river going out the other side of it. This really feels like a Skyrim-esque thing here, in my opinion.
Absolutely, and especially considering that it was a little bit of a natural flat, so it was just screaming to have a pond here.
It really was.
Plus, there's a dragon by it. He might need to drink some water or something. I don't know.
You never know. He might get thirsty. True story. So, overall, absolutely love this. Can't wait to fill it in with water, but that's another massive time lapse for another day.
Yes, another day.
But I'm happy. I like it.
I love how far we've come in such little time.
Oh, for sure. And this is just the tip of the iceberg to what we're going to do for this place.
This is still phase 1.
We've got a lot coming.
This isn't even phase 1. This is like alpha phase.
0.5.
Yeah.
Oh, so much digging. Well, I think it's safe to say that after digging out 250,000 blocks, that Time and I have done quite a lot of work in this area. And so we do apologize for this episode taking a little bit longer to get out. It took a lot of prep work to get us to this point. And for that we apologize, but we do really want to make sure that our videos have great quality. We really want to finish this for you guys. But this is going to be all the time we have for this episode. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below, and be sure to share and maybe hit that subscribe button as well. And until next time, this has been another great episode of Minecraft with Ricky on ZetaCraft. See ya!